My more serious video? No, I don't know what the right word is for it. This is going to be my more useful video. We'll just say that. So we have y equals mx plus b, and that's our slope-intercept form. We have y minus y1 equals m times x minus x1. Yep. And ax plus by equals c. Those are our three forms: standard forms, point slope form, and slope intercept form. And like I've said, this is the form that you'll use the most. This is the one that makes the most sense most of the time. Sometimes this one, for certain situations, makes more sense. This one, not usually. I mean, you can get here, but it's kind of hard to interpret. And so we really kind of want to get everything back to this form. So I'm just going to go through the steps on and using literals, like my 15-minute video that most of you won't watch, if any of you do, how to get from here to here. And it's going to look a little bit different, but we're going to get from here to here on each of these. Okay, so this one, this is y equals mx plus b. So really I have m, I have x, so I just need to get the y by itself. So I'm going to add y1 to both sides, and that's going to give me y equals m times x minus x1 plus y1, and then I'm going to distribute my x, just so I have this really looking like this up here. Y equals mx minus mx1 plus y1. Okay, so y equals mx, that looks the same. This negative mx plus y1, this is equivalent to b. Okay, so we could write that as plus b. It's the same thing. Negative mx1 plus y1 is equal to b. And if you look at this equation right here, right, if we were to subtract mx from both sides, we'd have y minus mx equals b. And that's why that works. Y minus mx1 equals b. So that's how we would get to there from this equation. How about this equation? Again, we're going to try and get the y by itself, and we're going to try and get it to look something like this. Let's see what happens. So let's subtract ax from this side, subtract ax from this side. That gives me by equals c minus ax. Okay, not really there, but let's just rearrange things. We should make that a capital B so that it doesn't get confused with our slope, our y-intercept, I mean. Okay, let's start by solving for y. So that means we have to divide both sides by b, and so y equals c minus ax over b. And that's getting there. We kind of not there yet though, right? So let's just rearrange some things, write it a little bit differently. Let's write this as y equals negative a over b times x. That's negative ax over b, and then plus c over b. You get 5 points if you've blessed me. Thank you. Okay, y equals negative a over bx plus c over b. This would have to be our slope, right, our m, and this would have to be our y-intercept. So that means that negative a over b would have to equal m, and c over b would have to equal b. But this is really what I wanted you to be able to do. I want you to be able to get, and with these ones you'll have numbers, right? And once you have the numbers, you could actually just plug it in and you'd have your form. And same thing with this one, you would have an x1 and y1 value, and that would get you a b, and we'd be able to come back up to here. Hopefully that helps. Hopefully you're getting more comfortable with the literals and you're able to see how we can convert from one form to another.